Hi everyone, my name's Adele from Yoke Crochet. Welcome to my channel. I've had someone ask me to show how I make the Baby Bobble hoodie, so I decided to just do a really quick video just demonstrating how I make it. It's not going to be a full tutorial or anything, just the first few rows just to show the pattern repeat, and hopefully will help anyone who is a bit unsure about the pattern. And I'll leave a link in the description box for anybody who would like to try out this Baby Bobble hoodie pattern. Okay, so you'll start with 29 chains on your hook and then double crochet into the third chain from the hook and the next 2 stitches. And then we're going to do 3 double crochets in the next stitch. This will form the first corner of the yoke. Then we're going to double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Three double crochets in the next stitch to form the next corner of the yoke. Double crochet in the next 9 stitches. And then 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And then 3 double crochets in the next stitch. And double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay, so you can see on the first row how those 3 double crochets have formed the corners of the yoke. These 2 bits are going to be the front of the cardigan, these are going to be the shoulder, and this is going to be the back. So onto row 2, I'm going to chain 2, and this doesn't count in any of the stitch counts on this row or any row throughout the pattern. I'm going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain, so that double crochet we've just done, that would be the first double crochet that would count. And now I'm going to do the bubble stitch, Okay, that's the first bobble done. And then double crochet in the next stitch. So that's the pattern repeat that you do all the way through the pattern. So whenever you read repeat from star to star, you would work this five double crochet bobble and then double crochet in the next stitch. So on the pattern it says, so 5 double crochet bobble in the next stitch, and then you'll see we are now in the middle of those 3 double crochet that we worked on the last row. We're now working into the middle stitch. So this is where we're going to do our 3 double crochets. This will continue on the corner of the yoke. So every row we want to be working a 3 double crochets into the middle stitch of those 3 double crochets from the previous row. Okay, and now we're going to go back to the pattern repeat. So it's 5 double crochet bobble in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to do that 3 times, which will get us across to the next point here. Okay, so that's the first pattern repeat. Running out of yarn. Okay, that's our second pattern repeat. And that's the third. So you'll see we're back again now in the middle stitch of that previous 3 double crochet. So we're going to work 3 double crochets into that same stitch, into the middle stitch of the previous row 3 DC. And then we're going to continue on with the pattern repeat. So we need to repeat the pattern 5 times. One, two, three, 4, 5, and now we're not quite at the center stitch yet, so we're going to work another bobble stitch in this last stitch here. And we're at the center stitch now, so we're going to work 3 double crochets into there. Now we need to repeat the pattern 3 times across this bit. That's 1. That's 2. Sorry, I had a little interruption there from my son. So we're on the last pattern repeat for this section. And now we're going to work 3 double crochets into this middle stitch of the previous row's 3DC. And in this last section, we're going to repeat the pattern twice. Okay, so this is the end of row 2. Row 3 is just going to be double crochet in the same stitch and across, working 3 double crochets in the middle stitch of each of the previous rows 3DC. So chain 2, again this doesn't count as, it doesn't count in the stitch count. Double crochet in the same stitch as the chain, and in each stitch across And when we get to that center stitch of the 3 double crochets, we're going to work 3 double crochets into that center stitch. And then continue on until you get to the next corner stitch. So we're at the center stitch of our next 3 double crochets, so I'm going to work 3 double crochets into that stitch. And then continue along to the next corner. Okay, 3 double crochets in the center stitch of the previous row's 3 double crochet. And continue along to the next corner. Three double crochets into the center stitch of the previous row's 3 DC. And then double crochet across to the end. So this is what you should have at the end of row 3. I hope that helps.